Hello, darlings. April 2nd, 2017. Right here in the United States, this looks really strange to me. This radar here in Michigan and what's going on here. I mean, it just kind of catches your eye. Like, kaboom, what's going on? So if we go down here just a little on the high resolution version and click loop image, we can see it much bigger. So we'll move over here to where it's happening. Now look at this radar right here. See how far it's extending out? That's incredible power for all living creatures and everything right in there. And then this radar is like humongous. This radar is humongous. This whole area right around here is really getting hit with radar. Radar way out here. Radar, look at how far out that's going here and here. Here. And I think all of that affects these storms that are over here, where you can see parts of them on the radar. And they have strange shapes in them, such as that looks strange. This looks strange. Okay, so let's go back and look at a smaller version of the United States. See, all this radar right here is incredible, and it's weird looking how it's almost rectangular shaped right through here. And it's all along the coast here too, which is used for surveillance, of course, of the sky and the ground. But this looks almost like they're creating some sort of a vacuum in the atmosphere to pull this up into it. Let's look at this on a different site. Okay, so College of DuPage. I'm going to go in the National Radar Loop here. And the great thing about it here is I can go over here to where it says Next Rad Sites, click on it, and then I can click right on that local radar that was looking so weird in Michigan. This is a still picture, and you can see these beams shooting out. I can go over here and do like 48 different, or it does more, but it slows my computer down the more I do. So we can watch it moving. Oops. And then the map's over there if I want to look at it. This hotspot and this hotspot are interesting. Here's the timestamp right here for a second. And then another one that I like the way it looks. See, this shows you, this is 50 miles, this is 100 miles. The radar is going out much further than that. Okay, if we just go over to the left here, I can look at the storm relative mean velocity, and this usually shows very interesting radar picture. And there's a link on here which will tell you what these colors mean in these divisions, like the red and the green and the white and this purple. So you can learn a little bit more about it if you would like on the site, on the link that I have connecting to this. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the main site, and I want to show you something that I think is sort of interesting on here. We'll go to the infrared satellite of Illinois. And the way the clouds look on the satellite in these long trails look interesting. But what caught my eye is that You'll see that dark line in there, right there. Okay, now I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna zoom down, and I'm gonna try to get it up here. So we can see that. I'm just going one loop at a time. Oh, that looked weird. Watch these clouds here. So it's like they're also being hit with something. Now, I was outside and I thought that the clouds looked weird in the sky also. Okay, there's the line. And it happens at 4:30, and that's GMT time. Stop that. I just go over there and that bumps that. That is a strange line, and it only shows up on this, I'm just going to say, on this little link. When I look at the whole United States, it doesn't show up. These, to me, usually represent energy that's being transmitted from somewhere to make storms worse or better. So this is coming from somewhere, going to somewhere that I don't know, and it doesn't show me on anything else but right there. So I'm going to get out of here. Okay, let me just show you on the hemispheric loop that you won't be able to see that line there that I just showed you. Okay, let me see. Alright, now it's loaded and you don't see that line at all on here. But one of the things that's interesting, and I know this happens all over the world, it's just that here in the United States it's easier to get this. Some of this down here is smoke. There was a fire down here. And this looks like it's coming from something off of the ground that's starting this. Okay? I'll just keep watching. Let's see how that comes up like that. Just like it's off of being started on the ground. Okay, now I'm on IntelliCast. Here, and over here in the northeast, it always looks strange. Obvious connection to, they're still using some kind of HARP signals because we have the square in the center of this radar. Let's go back out a little. See that? And then you can see these angular things and these little lines right in there. And look at these go this way and these go that way. This is the radar shape here. One of them. Okay, let's go back over to here. Now in here is where we saw the radar, and the screen pattern is radar, but it's not showing up on IntelliCast. Let's make it go forward. And this is the thing that's kind of creepy about weather is you get a different picture from every place you look. See, that whole radar thing isn't showing up at all on here. You know what I mean, from what I showed you? From College of DuPage radar. See how it shows up on here? We go to IntelliCast, and it looks like there's nothing going on. And we go back to College of DuPage, and there's a lot of radar blooming all over the place here. All through here. But on IntelliCast, it doesn't look like much is going on. And that happens when you look at all sorts of different, I'm sorry, I got too close. All sorts of different weather sites, and somebody can be telling you one thing, and even the weather site itself can be telling you something, but when you look it up, you'll find something different, and so then it makes it confusing, and you begin to wonder who to trust. Well, trust that they're not letting you know everything. That's the thing to trust. And then if you watch videos from other people that are watching the weather and do know some things, such as Dutch Sense is one, Weather War is one, you will learn a lot more from that. Now this site is Unisys, and if you look on here, they have strange radar shapes. Now this is just a still. Let's move it up to 3-hour loop. Okay, now see, this radar shows up, and then the storm starts going up toward it. And then there's this weird line right here. And you can see sort of the thing in Michigan, but not really. You can see these other horseshoe shapes and donut shapes all the way up through here. Oops. Up in here, you can see that. And even down through here. But you still can't see this very clearly here. And I can't get any closer on this one in particular. See these? Look at that. That is definitely doing something to the atmosphere. It's guiding the storm, changing the storm. And then look at this down here. And this thing goes mad down here too. With these lines all over the place. A lot going on here. A lot going on. Okay, this is the radar from Davenport, Iowa. It shows right there. And timestamp is right down here. What's bizarre about this radar is this line right there. See that line? Okay, let's just go over and look at the storm, just out of curiosity. I know it's getting late and you're probably getting bored with this, and I apologize. Look at that. So what's going on in there is flipping. See the direction of this green and red. So that's some intensity going on there. And is it being manipulated? Probably. Is that line doing it? It sort of looks like it, doesn't it? The line happens and then boom, it flips over. What do you think about that? Yeah, look at that. Holy crap. Let's watch it again, yeah. Oh, and another one down here too. It's like it's spinning the steering wheel. What do you think about that? Okay, I'm actually so amazed at that I want to, oh, every time I put the arrow over on that side to move it up, I want to do it one thing at a time and see what happens here. Okay, so there's the line. See, how I can make it go up and down is over here to the right, and when I do that, that other map comes out. So there's the line showing up all of a sudden. Now I've got to go back up. I am sorry. And then I'll go to the next one. And yep, it flipped. That is amazing. Come on, get out of there. That's amazing. Okay. I also want to show you this. In Colombia, there was a landslide. And here is a beautiful picture of a soldier that rescued this baby. But look at the background. from this landslide. It's incredible. And thank you to this